Hello everybody. I decided it's time for another mod spotlight, or just to kind of walk you through one of the mods, maybe more than one, we'll see, that are on the server. So this will be similar to my genetic animals overview, quick overview. I apologize if I'm a little slow. I have not been getting a lot of sleep lately because I've been working so hard on the server that I stay up till 6 a.m. Doing things for the server. So I apologize. I will try to make more coherent videos down the road, but for now, this is what you get. Okay, so we are going to be talking about realistic horse genetics. Oh man, where to start? Firstly, it adds realistic horse genetics. So you see this horse? Well, you know what? Let's start over here. This is a vanilla horse. And that is someone messaging me on Discord, but we're gonna deal with that later. This is a vanilla horse. So it's been a long time since I've seen a vanilla horse. It's so weird looking. So realistic horse genetics makes them look like these. All of these horses in these pens. My game is lagging. And my guinea pigs are making noise. Apologies. And my birds. So it changes the... I'm not super familiar with vanilla Minecraft, just gonna be upfront about that, but it changes the model, as far as I know, back to what the horse model originally was when they were added to Minecraft, which I think originally came from a mod called Mo Creatures. Birds, chill. I'm telling them. We're getting to it, okay? Sorry for my birds. So I think the model might have originally come from Mo Creatures. I am not super familiar with all that, but people like this model better than that model. I have Optifine, sorry. For obvious reasons, in my opinion. It just looks so much more balanced. It's a lot better looking to me. But anyway, so changes the model back to the old model, and it adds genetics. So this, I can tell by looking at it, is a chestnut horse. Just chestnut. This one is a black, I believe, and then that's another chestnut, and then this is a bay. My guess is Tobiano, but we can see. Let's look. That horse is not tamed. No, it is. Hold on. It's tamed. I just tamed this horse. Anyways, if they're tamed, you can use a book. You can right-click on the book, and it gives you a breeder's guidebook, and it tells you... So this also changes their stats, but we'll get into that. Probably won't go into super deep depth. Yeah, Tobiano. So this horse has the black gene. That's what this capital E is. If they have the capital E, then they are displaying the black gene. This horse also has a goody, and when combined with the black gene, it turns the horse into a goody. So that's what that is. And then the Tobiano is the white markings. But we won't get super deep into horse genetics, just showing you that there are genetics. And those genes inherit, and they're a lot of fun to play with. Now, like with my genetic animals overview, I don't want to show y'all everything, because there's so much, and I would rather you just, have fun and explore the mod yourself rather than getting it all spoiled in a video. But one other thing, there are different heights. So this is a 13-hand stallion. I believe the limits are, it can get as small as 6 hands and as tall as 22 hands, but the extreme heights, either way, are very difficult to get to because there's a bunch of genes at play. So yeah. Now, you might have also noticed I had this... Sorry. I had this villager on this horse. So, I assume that this mod adds that. I don't think that's vanilla. So you can take animals for rides. Now, I heard... Can I pick this up? I can't. Okay. That's the carry-on mod. I heard that maybe every time can you put... That's the wrong key. Use the right key. Bindings. Come here. I'm just making myself look... Okay. You cannot put a foal on a horse. Anyways, doesn't matter. But you can put villagers on horses. Pretty cool. Makes transporting them a bit easier. Now, I believe by default horses cannot go in boats or let's put a cart here and we'll see. This is Astikor carts. I don't know how to pronounce it. They're also a mod that we have on the server. Every mod that you're seeing, we have on the server, just for the record. So, if the horse is small enough, they can go in a boat. If they're overly big, they can't go in a boat. And also, you can hold control and right click that. Okay, well, horse is out of the boat. And... oh, maybe it's too big. Okay, maybe... maybe it doesn't matter what size the horse is for the boat, but horses can ride in boats. Some, at least some. Okay, what else? Oh, yeah, so this adds health and stuff. Physical examination health, lung health, gut health, hoof health, hoof health. All of this, I believe, affects how many hearts the horse gets. So that one really doesn't have that many. This one has a lot. So yeah, the amount of health the horse has is affected by its health genes. So, and then the speed and jumping are also affected by that. So it all comes together with, you can see the jump and speed stats on these horses at the top. And it all comes together for a realistic, breeding for realistic stats to make the horse better. So that, I think that, I'm sure there's more to cover as far as, oh, there is also a, you can switch the horse's gender with that. You can't craft that potion, but, you know, if you're playing single player, creative, you can use that. Oh, yeah, okay, so also, so this tamed horse is a stallion. Some horses are stallions, some horses are mares. You can breed them, and they will give birth to foals. This foal was actually spawned with an egg. There. Oh, wait, I want to see those genes. That's so cute. My guess is like flaxen or palomino. I'm pretty sure it's flaxen, but you can't see flaxen in the book. But it's not palomino. It doesn't have the cream gene. Anyways, we're not going to get into the genes. Sorry. I love horse genetics. It's a problem. Yeah, I think that's a flaxen. Cool. That wasn't actually born to that, but now you can see the growth timer. When a foal is born, it will take an hour for it to grow up. Now, keep in mind that is an hour that the horse is in a loaded chunk. If the horse unloads, if you leave the chunk and no one is there, or then that timer will stop, and the horse will stop aging until you come back. Just to be clear. Same with pregnancy. Pregnancies also last an hour. By default, I think they last 20 minutes, but for the server, we have made it an hour. To kind of make it a bit more realistic in regards to some of the other animals, because like the genetic animals have different timers, and I kind of wanted to make them all feel a bit more proportionate to each other. So that's why it is 3 Minecraft days instead of 1. Now, if you breed a stallion, you'll be able to rebreed it after 20 minutes. You breed a mare, you can breed her as soon as she gives birth. So basically, it takes an hour for a horse to give birth, which is also the breeding cooldown for the mare. So she gives birth, you breed her again if that's what you want to do, and foals take an hour to grow up. Now also we have it, this is a config option, This is a config option for realistic horse genetics where they slowly grow up. So you can just watch your horses grow up over that hour. And I think that's pretty cool. So, also, you can breed realistic horse genetics with vanilla donkeys. Donkeys are coming to realistic horse genetics. They're just figuring out a few things. But currently, vanilla donkeys still spawn in the world. They're so ugly. I'm sorry. But you can breed horses and donkeys to each other, but they'll make vanilla mules, as far as I know. And aside from that, the mod should not affect the donkeys. The donkeys should work exactly as they usually do. Now, I think that's everything. Oh, my guinea pigs are coming out. Sorry, I just put my guinea pigs in a new cage. They're so cute. Okay, I think that's everything specific to realistic horse genetics, but I'm going to go ahead and show you horse tack. Actually, wait. Well, we'll get there. I actually haven't checked that out, but horse tack gives you a bunch of other things. We'll just pick out a few samples to put on this horse. And we'll also... Oh, yeah, also you can use genetic animal saddles with realistic horse genetics. And these all have crafting recipes for the server. This is a server exclusive thing. This is not part of the mod normally, but genetic animals saddles have crafting recipes so you can make saddles just out of... Sorry. Okay. You can make saddles just out of cloth, which means you don't need to go around killing all the cows on the server, okay? You don't need to go around killing all the cows on the server to make a saddle. Not to mention, you also, if you do want leather, I made a vegan leather recipe. I mean, it's vegan if you don't get the wool from sheep, but which there are recipes for getting wool not from... There are recipes for getting wool not from sheep. Yeah, string, cotton... And you can make string out of that. But that's not relevant to this. But you can make saddles without killing any animals. Just remember that. Okay, I was going to put a saddle on this horse. But you can use any genetic animal saddles. They don't change the look of the saddle at all. But it's nice to have those extra crafting recipes so that you can make it out of whatever. You know what, guys? Y'all are in the way. That's not how you spell mod, is it? Okay. Oh, I can't put him in a... Can I pick you up? You can pick up villagers! I didn't know that. Okay, so we have a saddle on this horse, and you can see it has a halter. You can put tack on it, and it's racing tack, and it changes the saddle a little bit. It's a little thing on it. You don't need that. So... That's pretty cool. And then there's lime racing tack. Wait, what was that? That's the lime racing tack. This is lime jumping tack. Horse blanket. That was probably a bad color to pick. And western tack. So... then there is also this. Well, might as well. I already spawned in a cart. Might as well. Look at that. Oh, another thing is when the horse is saddled and you dismount it, it will stay where you've dismounted it. It will not go wandering. So that's a little harness. Okay. Now the other, actually, you know what? The other thing, carpet. That's not the key I wanted to press, but I heard that you can... Oh! You can make little saddle blankets. Okay. Well, alright. I think that about covers it, then. I probably missed some things, but this is just a quick little video, and I'm so sorry it's all over the place. Like I said, very little sleep. But even if you're not planning on jumping on my server is called Anywhere Else. The link will be in the description for the Discord. But even if you're not planning on joining that, please check out Realistic Horse Genetics. It is a very good mod. My birds think so too. You trust my birds, don't you? So please check out Realistic Horse Genetics. It's a lot of fun to play with. I've been selectively breeding horses to be really, really big and really, really small, and also to have the colors that I like. It's a lot of fun. They're updating it. Like, it's not like it's a static mod that never gets updates. They just recently added new markings, new colors. And like I said, donkeys are coming, and then mules most likely. So I just highly recommend this mod and the Genetic Animals mod used in tandem. Eventually the Genetic Animals mod will have horses, and we'll see how those turn out. But for now, this is an amazing mod. I wish more people knew about this one in Genetic Animals. They're both so good. Please check them out. I will leave a link in the description to this mod. Oh, the horse tack mod. I didn't even... Okay, so the horse tack mod is a separate mod that adds the horse tack. I will also leave a link in the description for that. I'm sorry I didn't verbalize that. I apologize. That does not come with Realistic Horse Genetics, but it works with it. And though that's a very good mod too for the aesthetic properties. Obviously, there's not really any practical purposes to it, but it is very nice to be able to put blankets and halters. I like to use the halters to keep track of what horse is for what. And also it adds a level of realism. So check out Realistic Horse Genetics and Horse Tack and Astikor carts. I will leave a link to all three of those in the description. Very good mods that work very well together. If you like horses, then those are the mods to check out. I will be making more videos about the mods that are on the server, even more about mods that I've already covered, like this mod and Genetic Animals, to kind of go more into depth about how to play with the mods on the server itself. These are just overviews. I am talking too much, but I hope that this video helped you in some way. And I will see you next time.